Hey guys, welcome back to the Revelations.
Hey guys, how we doing today, man? How we doing? The weather is looking sexy out here, you know what I mean?
It's very hot.
Sexy Georgia.
What's that?
I've always wanted to say that.
Okay, I don't know what
I've
that
always
is.
wanted to say that. How you guys doing today, man? I hope you're feeling good. You know, you're having some BBQ settings. You know, it's summer vibes. I know we have been distant, innit?
There's a couple reasons
Yeah,
why.
reasons.
Yeah.
Guys, for starters, one of the reasons is Tinu has completed university. You know, we have a new
I'm a graduate.
a graduate.
Okay? I am a graduate. I need to get a top that says
yeah,
I am a graduate.
graduate.
I'm not joking.
Oh, you're being serious?
I'm very serious.
Okay, yeah,
I
we'll
even
get
need
it
to
then.
look at it
Okay.
after.
Yeah, we'll get
But
you
yeah.
one. Yeah, man. So that's what we've been doing. She's been obviously studying, trying to finish that up, and we didn't really want to put a lot of stress on her. You know, the exam
Yeah.
season. You know,
Oh, it's
exam season.
Tough. It's
your
tough.
hair's
And
cracking
my
your head.
course is extra reading,
Mhm.
extra
Extra, all of that extra attention. You know,
Yeah.
even attention was shifted from us a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
you know,
it's
Yeah,
education over everything
yeah. That.
for a time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, I hope you guys, are obviously watching our videos. Please, if you haven't seen it, go back and watch some of our videos,
Yeah.
man. We always talk about this interaction. We always talk about
We're not
you know,
really getting that, you know. Like,
this-
it's a bit
it's
sad, and that's actually another
Yeah.
reason why we haven't really
yeah,
recorded or posted anything,
yeah.
because we feel like if we're not, I don't know how to explain it, but if we're not,
Basically, it's like
it's like we're recording, but
Yeah.
you guys don't see behind the scenes of everything, so it's a lot of time, a lot of effort.
yeah,
Like, even most times when we're recording, we don't even get to do other things that we want to do, because
yeah,
a lot of time is just spent
Yeah,
setting up and everything. So it's like, yeah, it's quite disheartening, basically, when you put in a lot of your effort into something and you don't see it prospering, basically, or the way you want it to be, because people are not interacting.
But you
or
know
showing
what?
anything.
A part of me is like, obviously, we can't force anybody to interact.
Yeah,
innit?
I'm
we
not a
can't
person
force
that likes forcing things
Yeah,
on people. Like, all I can do is push it from my end. Do
Yeah,
you get what I mean? Push it from my Instagram, push it from my Snap,
that's
push it from Rev's
Yeah.
Instagram. But
yeah.
that's all I can do.
That's why we try to just bring what we can bring. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, just upload, if you guys like it, you like it, whatever it is, innit?
I mean,
Yeah.
I also see it as like, yeah, just upload. Like, whoever wants to listen will listen.
Will
Do you get what I
listen, yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And
That's how I see it.
yeah, we may just get like how many views? Like, let's say 12 views. It's not a
I think
lot.
I've got to a stage where I don't really even care
Yeah,
anymore.
It's not a lot, but at least you've put something out there and you're doing something that you love, because we love doing this, truly.
Yeah.
Like, you guys don't know, but we actually enjoy talking about things.
Yeah. Hopefully this
And-
summer we can have more things.
Yeah.
You probably
Most definitely.
like-
We're gonna have more time. I will have more time
Yeah.
now. So
we'll probably have more things, more videos,
yeah,
more
it's just
things
that
about
at the moment it's just a bit.
Yeah.
We don't know if we should push out content,
yeah.
push out videos, and people are not listening. So
Yeah.
please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, and obviously subscribe to our YouTube. You're probably gonna see this. Some of you might watch this video on Instagram, and some of you might watch it. And
Yeah.
the reason why is because we just want to put more things out there.
Yeah.
Because obviously Instagram.
And we got something exciting too.
Yeah,
but,
you will see. You will
just
see
wait.
it. You will see it. You will see it. You'll see some people probably feel like, oh, this should have been out already. Do you know what I mean? Like,
You think?
Yeah. Some people
yeah.
probably like, oh, they would have expected us to do it, but
Yeah,
you know,
I was very hesitant on it.
Yeah.
That's why. But y'all,
well,
y'all
you
will
guys will
see
see it.
very
You guys will see it.
soon.
You guys see it, man. But yeah, man. But anyway, there's one thing I've always wanted to talk about. It's all about like when you're pointing fingers at people. I think that's the one thing that a lot of us tend to do these days.
Oh,
like, you see
blame
where
each other.
like,
Yeah,
you see how
Nobody
we're
wants
just,
to
you know
take-
how we're doing that like
Yeah.
a few seconds ago, saying that, oh, we're not putting content out
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of because of this.
Nobody
because-
wants to.
Yeah.
admit
Nobody wants to
anything.
admit and see that, okay, that they're in the wrong.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's okay to actually just admit that you're in the wrong.
But nobody wants to do that, because it's like a sign of defeat, or
Yeah.
especially when you know you're. But what if you know you're right?
Well,
But
then
people
it's a
the other
different
person
scenario.
doesn't want to
That's what I'm
listen.
saying. It's a different scenario. Like
Mm.
if you know you're right, then you've got to come with receipt, innit? You've got to come with a lot of.
What if they're
backup.
doing that, but the other person doesn't want to see anything?
Then the other then I think it's a thing where you just let them
I feel
go.
like there's a lot of people don't have understanding. I don't want to say wisdom.
Understanding.
Some people don't. They lack understanding. Do you get what I mean? They lack.
Like they lack the understanding of knowing that, okay, they're in the wrong. So for instance, let's say you and your mate, you get into a little scrabble, you guys have a little argument, and one person is pointing fingers, you didn't do this, you didn't do this, I always say this thing, what is it that you didn't do? You know, you need to know that, okay, it's not just this person, you must have done something that must have triggered like
that person,
or that sort of locked away the feelings that the person had towards you, the friendship type of feelings where they love you, they appreciate you, and then all of a sudden they just go cold on you. It's happened in a lot of friendship.
Many times,
but I know that us humans, we like to blame each other, but sometimes just take a step back and look at yourself and say, what have I not done? What am I doing that is wrong, that is making this person feel this way? Do you know what I mean? Just like when you're in a relationship, So for instance, let's say Tinu is like, oh, Tayo, you haven't done this, you haven't done that, and she's told me this, and sometimes I'll forget, and then all of a sudden I'll see Tinu reacting a type of way. I'll be like, what's going on with her? And then I'll realize that, oh, she's told me to do something, and I haven't done it. So obviously she's putting the blame on me, and that's because she hasn't done anything wrong in that sense. But I'm imagine if I reacted in a way that's like,
if he reacted in a bad way, then it will just be then it will be a full-blown argument. You get what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. So I think we just we need to understand that when we're pointing fingers at people, we need to look at ourselves first and understand what it is that we need to do first as as a person, and to sort of fix the relationship. And another thing is that we need to understand that when certain things is going bad between you and someone, it could be anyone, it's also a sign from God. It's also a sign that you just need to just let the person go, let the person sort of just die out. No, not that, but as in like let the friendship just phase out. Do you know what I'm saying? Because those kind of things happen in life. We need to be able to accept it. Acceptance is another thing. A lot of us don't tend to accept things. How would you feel if somebody told you that you're arrogant?
That I'm arrogant?
Yeah.
But the thing is, I know I'm not arrogant.
Right. So let's say you feel like, okay, what is one thing that you feel like?
See what I just done here? I basically deflected the question.
Oh,
do you see?
You see that?
That's one. You see? I just baited myself out here.
You see what I'm saying?
I just deflected the question. No, I'm not arrogant. But
So what if what is one thing that you believe that, that you have, and let's say that you want to change about you, like in regards to like let's say for instance, now for me, I'm stubborn. I'm very stubborn.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You said it. I'm just agreeing.
I'm stubborn. But let's say somebody came to me now.
Yeah.
They're arguing with me, and they're like, Tayo, you're very stubborn. They just use another name behind it.
Yeah.
Obviously, that would trigger.
That would trigger some emotions in you. Yeah.
But because I know that I'm stubborn, then I'll believe that. And obviously I'll look at them and say, well, but you that's how I will literally respond. Like, but you don't even make the effort. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's me putting the blame on that person. So if I'm pointing fingers at them, and they're obviously pointing fingers, expressing that this is how they feel, because I'm stubborn, I'm not really making the effort, then I'm pointing my finger back too. So there is no acceptance there.
How the other person feels. So like how you just said now.
Yeah.
That person is not accepting what the person feels. They're only stuck on their own emotions.
Yeah.
And I feel like it happens a lot with women because we're very emotional creatures.
Yeah.
Not saying that's a bad thing. No, it's good to it's good to.
What is it?
It's good to express your.
I'm gonna start using that. It's good to.
It's good to express your It's good to express your emotions. So, like, how the I don't know, man. I don't know, because
but obviously expressing your emotions you have to understand the person that you're probably taking your emotions to.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
and
how
if you
now-
don't know how they will react,
Mhm.
it can be a problem. It can
Mhm.
be a clash. It can be a thing where you start throwing words at each other.
Please
you know.
don't.
And obviously, we're in. I believe in this world that we're in now, people are still doing that.
Of-
People are still throwing words
Are
at
you
each
not
other
seeing everything on social media?
That, I said this one time. If social media was not here today, what would we do?
I've been
I don't know.
saying it to
I don't know. A
myself
lot of
for
people would
too
not
long.
survive. Revelations will not be around.
No. A lot of things won't be able to, like, you won't be able to do a lot of things because now social media is how people get their money, is how
Mhm.
people grow their businesses, is how we now are doing a podcast. This is
Yeah.
all on social media.
Okay. Now that we're touching on that part, something just dropped into my head. So if you're, let's say now, we're talking about the blame game here, yeah. So imagine you own something like this now. So you own Revelations now, obviously, and now your friend has another business too.
Yeah.
Now that your friend has something that is very precious to their heart, they're not supporting you, they're not reposting you, they're not doing all of that stuff, and you're not doing the same thing to their business. How so can you now see that blame game without even words being thrown? It can be based on
it's silence.
It's silence.
No, the thing is, you know what the other person is thinking,
yeah.
but nobody's saying
anything.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? And this is so common everywhere that you have your own business, they have their own business, and you're not really paying attention to their business,
and they're not paying
attention to yours.
Yeah.
Then you ask yourself, what friendship is that? So in that sense, what do you think is ideal for those two people to do?
I don't know, because I don't want to say like who started it first, but
of course not.
At the same time, it's like you got to look at why did that person not start supporting me in the first place,
right?
So you got to either way, I feel like whoever, I don't care, but whoever like what their personality or characteristics is, nobody should not support each other no matter what. Like, maybe there's a reason behind it and we don't know why that person is not why they're both not showing support to each other. So the obvious thing to do is literally talk to that person. That's the obvious thing you can do. Otherwise, you go and taking it to your other friends A, B, and C. What they're gonna do other than now start saying, oh yeah, why is she not following you for? Why is she not doing it? Why is she not supporting? Why are you gonna go take it to sort it out between yourselves? That's why you have a friendship. It's not the friendship for B, C, and D. It's between A and B.
I like how she said the B, C, and D.
I mean C, D, and E.
C, D, and E.
Yeah.
It's between A and B.
You need to sort out that. There needs to be direct dialogue between the two of you. Direct, live and direct. Because that's how a lot of friendships fail over time, because nobody is talking to each other about the same thing. And when you do talk to the person, don't how can I say, don't be harsh and don't be downgrading that person. Maybe their business is not flourishing as much as yours, or yours is not flourishing as much as theirs, whatever the case may be. Do you get what I mean? Don't like make the other person feel less than. Don't make
because yours is doing well.
Exactly.
Because then if you sort of see it that way, then
because
imagine anything can happen to your business too.
That's what happens a lot now. Like, people are just so focused on the coins and not
competition.
Focused. Exactly. There's a lot of competition and nobody's focusing on the actual friendship. That's why when you have a friend, please treasure them with love and everything, and make sure you guys have the same values and same goals, because not even just in relationship, in friendships, make sure you have the same goals and values, because friendships die over time if you guys are not focused on the same thing. And do you get what I mean?
You see it this way, it's like this. Friendship is obviously it's what is the word? Tire. What is this? Don't do something no nonsense here. Anyway, she didn't hear that. Anyway, yes.
Whoa! I actually just deeped it. You're rude. Okay.
Friendship lies around communication.
Yes.
Yeah. communication
Mhm.
goes around friendship. Yeah. So see it this way, like when you're applying to a job, yeah, you apply to a company, they say, oh, do you have good communication skills? You tell them, yes, I do. You know, I have excellent communication skills. Whereas 2 days ago, you just fell out with your friend
Yeah.
because of lack of communication. You know, so you have to be able to communicate with someone where you feel like you have a problem with them. You see, me, I try as much as possible not to have problems with anyone. If you have a problem with me, and if you're watching
And
this,
don't be afraid to speak to each other
there you
about
go.
the problems.
Tell
I
tell
wouldn't
them.
say keep it to yourself, because once you start doing that, you start building things of animosity,
Yeah,
jealousy will
Yeah,
come into it,
jealousy.
and also
blessings will be
anger
stopped.
and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, do you have a scenario of like people blaming each other?
Not that I can think of. Well, in the past I have had it, but I don't want to revisit it because it's just long. I would just say there was a time when, okay, I'll probably pick this one. There was a time when I was blamed for not making effort on a friendship, and this person wasn't even making the effort themselves. And I told them, they told me to. I said, well, okay, let's make the effort. The effort wasn't made.
So stop right there. What do you do now? Because you have both communicated to each other.
Yeah.
So where do you go from now?
I think for me at that time,
Because you know, some people, it's like saying it once and then just stop there. Why do you have to keep telling the person repeatedly?
that's what I'm saying. At that point, I feel like we were obviously, when we're young adults, I'm still a young adult, you know, sexy somebody, you know. At that time, we were young, but we were wise enough to understand that if you tell somebody something like this is the problem, we both try and fix it. I didn't see the effort come from that person, so because of that, that's what locked me away. And I'm the type of person.
So what do you do now?
So
like, do you just stop talking to them?
No, it just
point blank, or is it just a thing that you just step back?
It naturally just died out. It just died out straight, and it wasn't my fault. It wasn't that person's fault too. It was both of our fault.
Yeah.
So you see that I'm not pointing it was that person's fault. It was both of our fault. There wasn't
because
effort.
you can now understand that, oh, on your behalf you made a mistake for
whatever
and then that person made a mistake.
Yeah.
Same thing that goes to me, that I could say the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I made a fault, the other person also made a fault. Maybe they don't see it that way, I don't know, but that's what I see. I'm not gonna say put the blame on that person only, because I know what part I played. And if I'm responsible enough for me to see and to understand that I made I made
the effort,
a mistake, then that's fine, because I've seen what I've done, and I've seen also what the mistake they've made as well. And if they don't want to understand it, that's fine.
So you can see that it's just understanding that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the understanding is you have to understand each other, and if you don't, then the relationship fails.
Everything fails. So put it this way: when you're getting to know someone, when you want to get into a relationship with someone, you want to understand them.
Friendship too. We're talking about relationship and friendship.
So to obviously get into a relationship, you want to build a friendship with them. And obviously that comes with understanding them. If there is a problem, you put it out there. You're not blaming them. You understand that you have this flaw too, and they have flaws. Everyone has flaws, and that's the one thing that we need to try and accepting that when somebody comes and approach you with this, you just accept it and say, okay, I accepted it, and my heart is still open. And now, do you hear that? I accepted it.
This sounds like something I've heard from before.
It's from my wife and kids. I know. Yeah. And you've accepted it, and your heart is still open, and you still listen to them, and you express how you feel. Do you know what I'm saying?
But it's easier said than done.
Obviously.
It's very, like, you saying it now, but then when you get into that specific situation, it's so much harder to actually follow through with what you just
because
said.
In that situation, your blood is boiling. That's
what I'm saying. Like, there's so much. Much anger.
It's like a boiling water, and you're like,
you turn into the Hulk. No, you start turning green. It's true though.
It's true. But we just sort of have to accept it and try and just, if you feel like you have you're the type of person that just tend to get angry real quick. Just try and calm down. I do that. I get angry real quick, and I'm learning to try and just back down when somebody approaches me with something, So
it's not everything that you use your hot head to answer.
That's
what I'm saying. Now, from
correct.
the Christian aspect, you really need to cool your temper. Like, you really, if I'm this kind of person, I will accept what I've done, and I will talk to God about it, but I'm not gonna. I've accepted it to the person also, and I've spoken to them about it. If they want to hear word, fine. If they don't want to hear word, that's also fine.
That's their home.
I won't even say that's also fine, because at the end of the day, I know what I've done, and I've owned up to my mistakes. And if they don't want to own up, that's fine. And if they do, great.
That's it.
Fantabulous.
That's
so from the Christian aspect, I would say you really need to gotta talk to God. You gotta talk to him.
Talk to God,
just like say, man, what's happening?
This like wherever that is disturbing you, wherever you feel towards
like
someone,
you want peace. Because at the end of the day, nobody wants to be arguing with anybody. You want to have peace of mind. And if it's a thing that, I don't know, like if it's a thing that you talk to the person and maybe they don't respond the way you feel like they should respond, then sometimes you gotta just
stay away.
Stay away,
or like just try and just keep calm about it, and just know that okay, this is what it is. You've expressed what it is to them, and that's it. God will always point you in the right direction. That's another thing. And also, from that part, try as much as possible to make the effort to build, rekindle whatever that it is that feels lost with that person, because you never know where friendship can take you, man. There's a saying that it's not what you know, it's who you know. And that applies in everywhere. There's a friend that told me that.
Okay, get into it.
If you know people, you get to the right places, and God as well. God brings certain people into your life, and God removes certain people in your life. So that's what it is, man. That's just the way of life. And I want you guys seeing us today. We've obviously discussed this thing, and I'm sure it's probably happening to one or two people that are probably watching this. And if you feel like it's happening to you, try and understand and try and see, like, okay, who am I throwing this blame game at? How can I fix what's going on?
What's the benefit in doing that? That's what you really need.
That's what you need to ask yourself.
What's the actual benefit? Because at the end of the day, both of your bloods are boiling. But what's the end game in there? Just to hurt the other person by blaming them? For what reason? What's that gonna do?
And then
for
when you see the person on the road, you look at them and you walk away. Whereas you've actually known this person
all your life,
or half of your life, or 2-3 years of your life. You need to understand that whatever duration that you spend with people, that's you just wasting that time with them. That time could have been put into something else, but the fact that you're with them during that time and they're friends with you and you connect with them, it means they were there for a reason. You can't just throw something away because of the fact that you guys are not connecting deeper. So you need to try and connect deep with good people around you, because then when their heart is pure and open to you, I'm telling you, blessings will just keep on coming to you, both of you. That's the way it is. So guys, I really like this. I hope we're able to open one or two people's eyes that are probably seeing this. If you've stayed to the end, you're a star. God bless you for it, man.
Thumbs up to you. I should give you a sticker, but I ain't got none. So thumbs up.
And make sure you please leave a like in the video.
Like.
I done this, No.
I went to go do that. I was like, no.
Sorry, leave a like. Don't dislike it, Give a like, comment, anything that you feel.
And
you can
subscribe.
Whichever.
I don't know which way it is.
Subscribe. The link as well is in our bio. If you're on Instagram, if you're watching this, and if you're on YouTube, subscribe. I'm sure it's usually around here or somewhere around here. One of the two anyway.
We're going to try and start saying this a bit more because we don't. So please subscribe.
So and
like, comment, and share.
Right. Share it to your auntie, your mom, your dad, your grandfather, grandmom, great-grandma, everybody, children, step-children, whatever children, every other children in the world, sister, brother around the world.
I think you said sister and brother already.
I've said it.
I think so.
All right, guys. Love, man. Peace and love to all of you. God bless you. Have a lovely day.